2000 से गया था.
And that gets things running.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
And that is out of play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. And it's Rice. Oh, it's Batistuta. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Still goalless. And here's Fletcher. Alvarez. Tries to pass it through. Conte. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Bastoni. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Raul. Alvarez. Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great ball. Batistuta!
Batistuta! Haha!
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer after 39 minutes is number 20, Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Marquinhos gets it clear. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were
Batistuta.
plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Chance for a shot!
Nice.
And he hits the net!
And
And he celebrates his 30th goal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now that's well seen too. Jordan Henderson. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Pedri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, this is a great position. It's run loose here. Nicely aimed pass. And that has put paid to that. Vitz. Now it's Raul. Pedri has created one goal already. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there. And Del Piero! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Goal!
And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Coming on to replace
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played into space. Dunk gets over and intercepts. 75 minutes played. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. He has a look up. Batistuta! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. Showing good feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. Rice is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Raul. Number 19, Alvarez. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 15.
And the keeper threw out a limb. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Del Piero. He's had it taken off him. Played back in.
Added minutes has been
And it's Del
indicated.
Piero. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Del Piero! And that is high.
Friendly match. I want to push Christian, bro.
Pedri. Bastoni. Caceres.
If too much, we can get viewers. We'll play
Looking for
friendly match.
options for movement. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection.
If we have too much viewers watching our channel, I will play together and friendly match, bro. For the first, I will play division. Push my account. Dui Pong. Please. I'm not. I don't have a spirit, bro. When our channel is very little get viewers, bro. For okay, I will play division if Dui Pong, Dui Pong. I was so bored. Dui Pong, Dui Pong. Park Ji-sung. Dui Pong. You are very good, bro. You can get a victory with ball position gameplay, you know. I want to get Sandro Tonali because pre-season I was not get free player because not push. I need Sandro Tonali, bro, for EFF position, alright? Park Ji-sung. Please. Dui Pong, Dui Pong.
Oh, what a sight this
You are
is. The
Vietnam?
colour, the choreography,
Vietnamness?
the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel...
Shot a goal!
Yeah.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, perfect. Batistuta. And the shot!
Batistuta! Haha.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a
Classy
very long
finish.
match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 7 minutes is number 20.
So smooth. A signature finish.
So
Just the sort of forward
smooth.
pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Batistuta. Kante is in a really good position out wide. He's found the way through. Caceres has it in a wide position.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is Batistuta. And Park Ji-sung! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero!
Ah. Pero foot
He's done very well to get to
with
that.
left.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Batistuta. pass isn't the best. Del Piero. That is lovely. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Vitinha. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Isak. Kirkchu. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Batistuta.
Ooh.
Kirkchu is the team's great visionary. Conte looking for the run. Bastoni makes the interception. Kirkchu. He's in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha with the... Up he goes! Oh, crossbar!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we come to you now with a
I
quick
think on the
request
whole
for
the team
support
linked up
for our
very well and
charity
has been
fund,
organised,
Chance in Football.
hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a searching pass. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Kante. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. That's another chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Nakata.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Isak. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 17, Vitinha. Number 5, Riker. Coming on the field, number 20, Raul.
Deftly
Number
away.
15, Robert Lewandowski.
And now
Number
a sudden
10,
chance to counter.
Hazard. Number 2, Van Dijk.
And this is Park Ji-sung.
Substitutions taking place.
This is Kante.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that If I was in that dugout, I'd want the
Yes.
players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
What a save by Diogo Costa! That's going to go a long way. Marquinhos is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Goes looking wide, played back in. Shapes to shoot!
Fine.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Only match
Really
played.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Decent chance!
Wow,
It's in.
Kante.
And that for him
Oh,
is
very,
goal
very strong.
number 10.
Power.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Hazard has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending.
It's Raul!
Wow.
Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
And this is Raul. Caresses it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because
Will be 3
he had
minutes at a
good
time.
options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Elise's cross. And that will be it.
Woohoo!
It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than
If
the other.
our live streaming
How do you look back on
can
the
get
game then,
10
Jim?
viewers,
Well, the look on
then
the
only
manager's
10
face
viewers, I will
says it
open
all. He knows
available
he set his attack
friendly
up
match.
perfectly,
Today.
and the players carried out.
It becomes so fun if when we are played friendly match and too much our friend are watching. Sepertinya. Wow, Koler. Koler Ronaldo lah. Ngeri. Koler Ronaldo. Wow. The enemy is have a good player. Have very good skin.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Can he finish?
Oh, it's come loose.
And he's had a hit.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, super ball. And it's Del Piero.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Koller. Beckham could try cutting inside here. So it is still 0-0. Darren Fletcher. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Beckham.
Deep cross.
Caceres. Marquinhos. Always a very imposing presence at the back.
Now it's Batistuta.
Robertson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Carvajal. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. And the keeper beats it away. Shot could be on. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There will be a throw-in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough
And
moment.
now I'd just like to read out our
What do you
fan
think
club
we're up
members
to
who are
after
celebrating
45
their
minutes?
birthdays today.
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at
Substitution on the
half-time.
field, number 3. Coming on to replace him is
And
number
the action
10,
is back on the way.
Yuki Nakata.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Vitinha. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lovely feet. Beckham proves just a little bit too strong. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Vardiol. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Carvajal. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Chelsea appear to be happy. And Batistuta! Chooses to go crossfield. He is through here. Now it's Vitinha. Nakata. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Nakata. Vitinha gets a foot in here. Looking for a runner. And this is Ronaldo. And he's certainly onside here. That's a cute ball. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Batistuta gets into a good position. Rijkaard. And he's had it nicked away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Nakata. Played back into the centre.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Ronaldo. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Forlan. And that has been clubbed away. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's burst through. It's roll! Conte. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found the way through. Applies the finish. No goals as yet. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Dembele. Pumas applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Forlan! In he goes again. And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Good ball, good take. And it's Dembele, looking for options for movement. This might spell danger. Bastoni is there to clear. Guardiola. Back towards the middle. Here's Vitinha. Knocks it out wide. And they're quick to press. Threads one in. Now it's Del Piero. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Conte. Great vision. Played through for the wide man. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. That's really well cleared. And here's Del Piero. Vitinha. Belletti. And that has left him in a heap. Cannavaro. Guardiola. That looks a decent ball. Goes for the shot! And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Conte. Coming on
Here's
to
the start of the
replace him
second
is
half.
Number 10.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Belletti. And it's Cannavaro. Now that's well seen too. Del Piero!
moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bastoni. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Tries to pass it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pumas looking to pass their way through. Darren Fletcher. It's Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. Adams gets over and intercepts. Vitinha.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Adams. Pumas finding their passes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And this is Dembele. And he whips it in. Raul finds himself offside.
Pumas Unam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Guardiola. Oh, this is a great position. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
That's a good ball. Dembele! And he hits the net. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So here comes the substitution. Pumas have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's searching through. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort.
Wellington.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy.
Mbappe! It's there!
Mbappe.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's a goal kick.
And he's being shifted off it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pedri threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he shoots! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Keep moving.
Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford...
Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's had a shot!
Mbappe.
Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Pedri. It's a searching pass. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Incredible.
Nuno Mendes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had it taken off him.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Abiati gets it away. Modric. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3 minutes
Whatever
added
happens,
time.
that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Now who's going to be first to this? And there's the end of the first half.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, what a decent chance! And that's off target. Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Griezmann bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Deftly away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Van der Ven cuts it out. Del Piero being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And Del Piero! And that is great goalkeeping.
Del Piero probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Not the most convincing of passes. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. It's not an especially good pass, that. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Modric. It's a good spell of possession, this. Linton. Now it's Mbappe. Modric. Now there's a fine ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cross flung in towards the middle. Thinks... Can he finish? No mistake! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Del Piero.
And we have our very first corner. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the master.
Hero juga. Kan ada lah. Ya. Lalu Rosari. Duragi. Dale.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The ball has bounced loose now. Pedri. And this is Del Piero. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And it's Fletcher.
That's just playing it safe. and simple.
Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Pedri knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary. And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No goals as yet. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Pirlo. It's Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. Batistuta. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Darren Fletcher. So what can they make of this? And here's Joelinton. Joelinton. That's tidy. Drives it in. It is a corner, good chance. It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Nuno Mendes. And it's Batistuta. Pirlo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room
Hello,
that
attendees.
needs
This
rousing
is
at
a
half-time because in
children's
truth
announcement.
they've not really been
Please
at it
keep
so
your eyes
far.
on your children
If the
during the
pep
match
talk
at all
works,
times.
we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard. Pirlo. Looking for the run. He's shot a goal! And that's a goal kick. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. That's been intercepted.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to the hour now. Pedri. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Batistuta! Rijkaard with the clearance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again. Chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Fletcher. Nicely weighted ball. Marquinhos. And it's Cannavaro. Nuno Mendes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nuno Mendes. Darren Fletcher. And it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fired deep towards the back post.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Batistuta. Number 3, number 7.
Well, this does not
Johnson.
look promising, Peter.
Coming on
The
the
least they can
field,
do is to give the
number
crowd something to
17,
cheer about, but that
Mbappe.
might be difficult from
Number
here.
10, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Kupchu.
Number 14, Hazard. Substitutions taking place.
Great vision. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Ronaldo. Pedri. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instilled...
Goes for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Del Piero. It's a good foot in there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. Darren Fletcher knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Isak. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. That is a great pick out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Incoming delivery. Vinicius Junior gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Batistuta still goalless at the moment. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Half an hour played now. Oh, easy pickings there. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's a threatening ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. And the through ball. Now it's Isak. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi plays it short. Vinicius Junior's cross. And that should get the job done. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Elise is always looking to... And he's had a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
There will be 1 minute at a
Rodri
time.
is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get on the end of this? And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
In the stadium hall.
And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Stood up well to him there. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Isak. Bastoni simply refused to be outdone there. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Olise. Danger averted for now. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 3.
And he's decided to go for it.
Batistuta. Coming on the field. Number 13, Dunk. Number 14, Hazard. Number 17, Mbappe.
Cut it out.
Substitution.
Caceres tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Nice looking ball. Costa Curta. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played into space. Played into space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aims beyond the defence. And here's Eze. Aubameyang. Shot a goal! Hits off target and by quite a way. Del Piero. Darren Fletcher. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Del Piero. That's tiny. Pinches it off him. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good looking ball. Oh, no joy this time. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with the vision of a real playmaker.
Essentially the complete package.
Yeah, you would certainly call him that. A truly magnificent player.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Batistuta, and he's managed to get through. Batistuta!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Thuram tries to clear. He's tried one! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Italy couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He has found the way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now the cross. Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. He's found the way through. And Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Batistuta made a good run there. No goals as yet. Oh, good looking ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that, and he's following up! Now who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Fired deep towards the back post. Bastoni gets it clear. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Out towards the flank. Figo climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Played back. Italy finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that was vital. It's their second corner of the game. Figo with the short one. Oh, he's played it in low. And now they can spring out of defence. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Bastoni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Marquinhos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
On public transportation today,
Reflections
please
on the
watch
first
screen
half?
for train
Yeah, it's a
departure
half
times
that's
from
had
all
a
local
limp
major
finish
stations.
after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in
Substitution
no
on the
further
field.
forward. The score
Number
here,
3.
still 0-0.
Coming on to replace him is number
And that's
10.
the start of another 45 minutes.
Substitutions taking place.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Pedri. And they can counter here. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Italy clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely intercepted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nakata. Looking for a runner. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first moment of real significance. Nakata! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Lofted in, and he was alert to it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
85 minutes.
And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Chance, surely! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Bullish header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. Ibrahimovic! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Played into space. Well read, nice interception. And it's Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.
Ibrahimovic. Ah.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Mbappe! Great chance! Goal! Brazil! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read. And that interception was most... He's gone for goal! Just too much. Fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space.
There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And we have have our very first corner. Khan claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that tackle was certainly shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Pedri clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. And he's onside. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
Lewandowski considers his options. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. That's a delicate pass. And a chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. And it's Lewandowski. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Added time.
And this is Batistuta. Now it's Fletcher. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Luke. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Conte. Number 3, coming on the field. Number 9.
And the action is back underway.
Number 10.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Kunde.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it Just, I suppose, Jim denies. Cavani! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Robertson, can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take and a good... And the shots! Nakata. Darren Fletcher. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. And he's taking no chances there. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Yaya Toure delivers. And he's there to clear it. Now it's a loose touch and the ball is heading... And the shot! And the ball's come... He's going for goal! And somehow it stayed out. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Caceres. It's Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Little pass back. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. Park Ji-sung.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And here's Lewandowski. Park Ji-sung defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Lewandowski. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Cavani. So what can they make of this? Now, can they get him
There will
away?
be 1 minute added time.
And he's managed to get free. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this
Hello,
day
everybody,
one
and
clash.
welcome to
And
today's
no day,
match.
of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Ah, masih bicara.
There's the whistle. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Well read, nice interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Deftly away. Jordan Henderson. Hazard. He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. And this is Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be... Tries a shot!
Kan. Mana dah? Lock lah.